Okay, so it seems like I've opened the stream, and yeah, a lot of my sound, there were some sound issues that a lot of people said last video that we were having, but right now I have tried to sound a little bit better, but there's something else that my people know about it, but let's forget it. And so before I want to say anything, I will quickly go to analyzing the charts and starting with the EURUSD here. Okay, so basically, as you can see, last day we marked this location and it dropped from here. See, and I have just opened the chart in front of you right now, and you can see this beautiful thing. But actually, it doesn't matter because we were not there at that time, so it doesn't really matter that much. But the point is, you will see that there is something to my levels. Okay, it's not that random which you guys think, and if that thing happened in during after the lunch hours at about 1 p.m. during the PM session there, that it's not kind of session trading, it's something different, but it was something that I saw, and you can now see how beautifully it dropped from here. If you were not there, and because my close one knows why we were not there, and the answer is time. Okay, so time. Okay, so time is what to trade on. Okay, it's 7 to 11 New York time, AM, 7 AM to 11 AM New York time, and sometimes it's 11:30 if my setup says so. So anyways, it dropped from here. We are not there. Do we care? The answer is no. And is there any setup on EURUSD right now? The answer is no, not right now. So please wait while I analyze the EURUSD. After some analysis videos, I will try to. First, I want to quickly go through all then I will mark the areas. Okay. Right now, there is no setup on USD. Then after I came back to this setup, this pair again, I will mark some critical areas which I will be looking forward to trade. Okay, let's move to GBPUSD. What? I forgot I had some space thing that yesterday I set it up in front of you, because these are not the charts that I trade. Okay, so the point here is that potential setup is not possible in EURUSD. There is no immediate setup that we can look up. And next we will go to the GBP and see how beautifully it respected my. These are the level from yesterday. Okay, it's not that thing what you are seeing. I marked the level here, and then I marked the level here, and people would come and say that it's just random and that kind of stuff. Okay, they will say because it's just this bro plan, he is not the supply in the pound zone, and that's it, bro, fuck off. It's not that. Market don't respect this. So the point is, my levels that I'm like, here's some kind of what should I say, um, that credibility that you guys are looking for here. But do we enter in the trade? No, because this is what the professionals do. Okay, let's remove them. They are not no more of our use right now. So we will try to look at your GBP. I will look at my charts and tell you if I would be looking for any kind of potential trade. Okay, so hold up here, but before that I want to go to the forex.com. This is the website that I use. These three are the websites that I use to calculate my lot size if I ever take it. Okay, these are some lot size that I will take it, and let's forget about that and go straight to here. Okay, so what's in it for you? You guys would know is we'll go forward. So where's that screen? That here. So we had a news at 8:30, and before that we didn't have any kind of major news. Okay, and next we have a news of different pair, which actually I'm not looking at. Okay, so what am I gonna do with this? You have to there's so much that I will tell you in this episode. So this shaking of the screen, I don't know why this happened. Okay, so forgive me in that. Anyways, let's see on my fucking screen if we are facing any kind of if we are seeing any kind of potential setup. I will let you know is if I saw anything in EURUSD. Okay. So yes, the answer is yes, we can get a setup in EURUSD if certain conditions that I am looking for got fulfilled. Right now they are not fulfilled, so I am waiting for it. It would take about maybe 10 minutes, so that one of my another maybe I don't know how much time it would take, but I need some time for it to present itself to me like a cake. Meanwhile I'm doing something. Meanwhile I will analyze other pairs. Okay, and yeah, we are looking for sell here, but not right now. Okay, not right now. Don't be in a hurry, fool. Okay, so let's move to other pair, which is US 2000, and let me see if I've got anything beautiful for you. So I've checked a lot of things this time, and I want to tell you that the setup, immediate setup that we are looking for in US 2000, I don't see it anywhere. Okay, I'm not near term. Okay, I might be. Wait a second. So the answer is no, there is no immediate setup in US 2000 that I am looking at. Okay, maybe this is the level, but this thing I'm not looking at right now. I'm looking at things which are on the spot right now on your hands. Guys, there is no immediate setup, but a potential setup that can be formed in SPX, but there is no immediate setup today. Okay, let's move to what was that, NAS 100. In NAS 100, there might be some, I guess so. Let me tell it for you. Okay, so people would say that, oh, fuck you, the fools will say it didn't work. The point is it didn't work because my criterion was not there. Lots of criteria, the one criteria that I mentioned earlier, it's not valid, bro. The point is, we, for my bright field ones, okay, this thing works on probability, and there is algorithm behind it. Okay, these are two things that you should remember, must. So algorithm is what I tell you, probability is what my setup shows. Now, there is something beautiful that could come up to us, but we have to wait. Okay, so my analysis for NAS 100 is that there is no near-term setup that is in the play, but I might look for other things in this setup. It was just a little bit more complex to identify, but there is not my setup in NAS 100 right now. Okay, so let's move to our last pair, and these were things that I told you in the last lectures. And see, let's forget it. This was not the. I don't trade. By the way, if someone is thinking that I traded this level, I don't trade if I'm not on live stream. Repeat. Can you repeat after me? Repeat after me. I don't trade if I am not on the live stream. I trade here live. I haven't taken the trade for 2 days and it's perfectly okay. I had taken one that I told you yesterday, but I was not able to live stream it because it was getting so fast and I was new to YouTube obviously, but forget it. Anyways, back towards US 30 move potential move that we guys would be looking for. So I guess yes, you guys would get a move here today, and it would be a fucking sell move from me. And not right now, please wait, hold your pants, and it would be a fucking sell, but not right now. Okay, please, there's so much other things that I am also analyzing right now, but meanwhile you should also know that I am selling on this pair. Okay, wait. See, the market is going down right now, but don't be impatient because I haven't analyzed this pair yet completely. We need perfect entry points. Otherwise we do not enter. You know, it's another missing piece. I will talk about missing pieces in this lecture, but you have to wait. I'm also trading right now, so you have to wait. When I will get some results, I will tell you. Don't worry about that, okay? Everything would be clear and would be told to you. By the way, immediate trade on Euro GBP would also be cooking up right now, so we have to, give it some kind of chance and oh my fucking god. Oh my, yes. There is a sell trade here and not here, but I'm just calculating it. And the point is that I came late for this trade, but it doesn't matter, by the way. There is a fucking sell trade here, but we will wait for the market to move. I will show you the FVG and you will get everything here. I will tell you the FVG and wait. Where is my favorite? Oh my, yes, this is the sell trade for me today. So I should have taken this, but I haven't, and it's on my part, I know. I don't know what was I doing, like 15 minutes. I was just setting up the audio at that time, bro. Trust me, bro. I would have taken that trade otherwise. I know. But anyways, there's no reason that thing. We are not that much impatient for the trades. The market will give us trades, and again, I'm sorry, guys. This is on my part, but right now to not take the sell. But if the market return to this FVG, do take the trade again. Okay. You sell from here on demo account. Okay, so I will be telling you the stop loss now. I have shown you the entry point, but entry point is FVG open. This line, okay, this one, this is our entry. This here we should have entered, not here, here. Anyways. Next trade on a setup would be, I will tell you. See how the market is going down. Can you see it? The market was here when I called it out. I guess here, now it's here. It's not like that, guys. The point is, it might run against me, but I don't care. Do I care? No. Why don't I care? Because I do it for long term. How much long term do I do? I do it for long term unless I get profitable. Do you get profitable? Yes, I do. What's the strike rate? It's fucking crazy. What's the win rate? It's fucking crazy. What's the win to reward ratio? It's fucking crazy. So forget about it and follow what I say on your demo and you will get the results. Right now the market is going up. It might go down from here, but if it goes to my FVG, the point that I told you, this one, do remember to go there, take a sell on your demo and you will see you will see the results. But I have another trade for you on another level that I want to tell you. And for both of these trades, this would be our trade at 48309.2 on Forex.com Dow Jones Industrial Average US 30. Anyways, our stop loss would be here. As of now, our stop loss would be fucking here. And our exit point I will tell you, but before that I want to go straight to US Euro GBP, where we have got a trade and where we might get a trade today. Okay, so I guess there is a trade in Euro GBP. So yes, the point is we have got a trade in Euro GBP, but it's moving down and down there. If it moved up to a certain point that I will tell you, we will take a trade, otherwise we will not. So yes, there would be a trade on Euro GBP, but we would have to wait for Euro GBP to go up right now. If it moves so much about here or here, then we would not get that trade. Okay, we wanted to move right up here and then come down, then we'll get a trade, otherwise we'll not. If it moved down first, then it's just how the probability works. Okay, so probability, not algorithm. It's like these are the things that are playing around. I don't want to touch upon that, but the point is, if it moved down first, then we'll not take the trade. If it moved up around here, then I will tell you the exact location where we are going to take the trade. Meanwhile, let's look at US 30 to see if we are getting any kind of trade there. So yeah, so it had tried to go up a little bit. Meanwhile, 30 this thing, and yes, I want it to go up, and after it goes up I will tell you the TP. Okay, so given that it has moved down right now, my setup is invalidated, and even though it moved down here, still my setup is not valid anymore, and there are a lot of other things that I want to tell you in the next video, and maybe within this video, about how much we are looking for move. This is not the move we would be looking for, but right now, given that it's not moving down, we will not take the trade. Okay, so the people who would really follow me blindly would get to know my logic at some point, but the people who would just say that I've just backed up from this setup, they would say they would make different stories, which I personally do not care. Okay, so let's and now I think your GBP is also saying that I'm not going to get down. Okay, your GBP is also saying that I'm not giving you a setup. It is crossed here, and within some time I will know that if I'm getting an immediate setup. So the potential answer is I will tell you, do I look for a setup in your USD or not within a few time. Okay, so there is no trade setup in Euro GBP, so I will not be looking for any setup or as of now in that. Meanwhile, now I'll start from Euro USD and start marking the areas where the market can draw to, and then we will look for the setups there, okay? Not right now, but we will look for setup there. When the market will reach there, we will look for that setups, okay? Right now we are not. By the way, I called the sell here, if people remember, but I haven't taken that. The market has not allowed me to be a part of this move, and that's okay. That's how things work, and it doesn't mean it doesn't mean my setup is faulty, but the point is that this is how actually market moves. Because if it moves always the same, everybody would be able to crack the code, and the code, I have the code, I have made it, and it's a fucking crazy code, and I know when I should use that code, okay? You guys, I spell some digits whenever I want, and I give it to you, and you have to write down those codes. I again say write down, okay? Otherwise you will not be able to understand the codes, and the point is, if you don't, if you're like, what the fuck is he saying? He hasn't taken the trade, it moved down. He even called it from sell from right here, I guess. Or I guess we were here or here. I called it down. I wasn't part of this trade, bro. Do I care? No. You should also not care, okay? Because the code is what you are looking for, and whatever I say, try to draw out a message from it and note it down. Even a 1 word, a 3 word, or 4 word, you need to draw it down, and then it will create a web or system which you will use in your own trading using my setup. But that setup you need to crack it out, but not everyone will be able to crack it out because my voice is not that much good, right? And there is other things going on, the background TT, which you don't like, and only the hard one will be able to reach there, and I want you to be the hard one. I know you can do it, but trust me, there are something, you will get something out of it if you spend enough time. And I think I have told you how you should approach the channel. If you think you would not be able to hear out all the live streams, but that would be also a difficult challenge for you. And I have given you guys 3 options, and we will start working on it even together in these live stream. But you guys have to, give it time. Otherwise, there are a lot of other things for you in this world to do. Okay. Okay, so now I will mark certain points in starting from your USD peg, and we will see if we want to take a trade or not. So starting from your USD, let me open it on my chart. Right now I see the opportunity in your USD, but that's way up. It's not here, and it does not need to be here. And wait a second, I need to make it blue because red indicates the stop loss, and it's not our stop loss. It's not the exact area which I am mentioning. I need to understand other things which are going on this area, and so the opportunity is here, but it is at which point I will mark a confirm opportunity. Is it 17239, 17239? Okay, it's not here, rather it's here. Okay, so this is the exact point which I want it to hit. So this is the exact point which I want to hit. Okay, so let me mark it on my chart, and I have marked it. So anyways, when it will move there we will see, but right now it's not there, so we'll not see. So let's see other opportunity areas, potential which we can grab in EURUSD. They are not very close to us, so let's forget about them as of now. So we'll move to GBPUSD, and GBPUSD has some serious up move right now. In London session it went up, in New York session it went up. So what are we looking for, guys? Do you know? And for sorry guys, there is no setup in okay, I have already told you that. I was just looking at it again and it's found the same conclusion, but Anyways, what are we looking for is not here, okay? So anyways, let's look at another opportunity. Let's see what US30 has done. Like, I'm just curious, one of my criteria was not fulfilled and how has it panned out. So you guys can see it has respected that FVG again. I dropped my sell signal from here because I was not at that much. Actually, my setup is the actually main thing. I trust my setup. I don't care if it goes up anymore, okay? Or down anymore. I don't care. When my setup would say, I would do it. But let's see how. So we are not looking for any close setup in GBPUSD right as of now, but the area which I would want you to notice is this area. So it is where we would expect sells. What I said, can you repeat after me? Expect. So after that US30 trade, you might know that how do I trade, and there are certain things that I look for, and you will get an idea of how I actually my setup would look like. But was that the area which we are looking for? So one of the thing is missing in this area. So right now it is a cross for me. Right now, I mean, it is not. There is so much which I'm looking for, and one thing is not responsible, so I need to keep things in line. Okay, so if that would be our area, we would be looking for other things, and that other things include other type of things, and it would be a much mess if I have started to tell you, but okay, so I'm still checking if I have something for you in your GBPUSD, okay? It's a cable, beautiful cable, so how can we ignore it? Okay, so we should really not try to ignore it, and always have a keen eye on what GBPUSD is doing, because it says a lot about what my analysis is doing. So anyways, my assumption was not wrong at all. I had tried to look at certain things, but I was not able to find those very specific things. So that cross that I made, it's just legit cross and deserves cross. Okay. So anyways, it's not the only thing that we are going to trade. So let's not think that way, that I'm not getting a setup, what would happen, and on. Bro, world is big, and so you are. And if you need, no bro, I have tried to see a lot in EURUSD, but I'm not able to find some specific thing that I am looking at in EURUSD. And my final proposition for GBPUSD is no trade. No trade, not valid area. Okay, this is not a valid area. Meanwhile, we can see some weak SPY. What is this? Why it moves so fast up? Anyone knows? It's news, bro. So news does come in. You should know about the news timing. I don't care about news, but because I was not getting any kind of setup. It is a fucking news scandal. And Euro GBP. Now you guys would be surprised to see how I said sell from here, if you guys remember, right? But I took it, no. I waited, and one day you will see, like a lot of times in a week, or on average, like you will see that I will be writing that move about what I say and what I propose. Why have I not highlighted this move? There are very specific reasons which I cannot talk about with you, and but there is a big but. I don't think there would be an immediate opportunity. Obviously, your immediate opportunity in Euro GBP is gone. We have not taken it because of our fucking criteria that I love. Waiting, bro, I love to wait. In this market, if you don't wait, you're fucked up. And please, some foolish, please don't tell me that you trade every move. No, fuck no. It was fucking my move, but have I taken it? No. This was my, let me put a line on the screen. This was my move. I have not taken it. Why? This was not, okay? Forget about this, forget. I have not taken it because of what rules? Fucking very specific rules that I use. Does this defy my rules? It moved on, it means my rules are weak. No. Its movement does not have to do anything with my rules. When my rules are there, probability will just increase, okay? It would just increase. So, anyways, if there is some point that you should be looking for and I should be looking for, that would be No immediate move, okay. I am not able to find, like my setup does not allow me to trade Euro GBP now. Okay, my setup has given it here, but my rules defied me here and I didn't take it. And why am I saying it? When I trade alone, I don't even think about it, okay? It's just a fast glimpse, but I'm telling you because you are new to it. And I know when you are new to it, a lot is going on and you want to go in but what's the thinking process? You need to adopt it. I'm telling you because I want you to adopt this thinking process, okay? Anyways, let's move to US again 2000 and see how it happened. See, it fucked my level hard and it went down, but because it was news, anything could happen. See what happened. It went to my move and then it was not my move, sorry. It went to my point and push down, push down, push down. See, from here to here you can see a push up and then a push down. I said it would go up and then I'm expecting down, but this way I don't like it, so it's not in my rules, so this is just a fucking, what, cross. News fuck up a lot of my setups. A hint for my close ones and hint, knock knock. Anyways, any fucking ways. What is? SPX, okay, it was not my. I haven't marked that and it did that and I don't know. Am I looking for setup here? No. Is there any close setup that you could trade? Yes. Where is it? It is right here and I would expect a buy from here if it ever came down. But I would be looking for very few specific things. Not few. A lot thing that you guys would need to go through all my live streams in order to understand what my setup is. But my code is, remember I talked about code, so you might have been noting something which I say in this stream, and there are 2 to 3 to 5 things that I have told you. Remember If you have not written it, it means it's on you and you're not doing your homework. It's your homework. If you don't want to go through those 3 years which I talked about in last episode, do your homework. It is fucking as easy as it can be, okay? Anyways, it blasted up. Now, one thing, never want to be part of this trade. This move. Don't you wish I would have taken it here? No, the spread would be here, okay? At this time, the spread would be here. Even if you were buy here, they would knock you off. Yes. Remember I said the chart is a lie. If you were buy from here, from this point, the spread would open till here. And if you have a stop loss here or here or here, you would be knocked off. Even if you buy from this point, okay? So do not take the trade and trade the news, because it's a news time, okay? What is news? Go here, forex.com, forex.com. What's the news? Here you can see 8:30, and it has done its work. No, it's 8 April, 9 April, I'm really sorry. This 8:30 USD, and it has done its work. Okay. So we do not trade this news at all. So clearly, what do we actually trade? Why are you not giving me setups? Because they are not appearing. Okay, they are not appearing. If you are the person who is looking for that kind of experience, then a fun, engaging video that YouTube wants. But do you know what happened to those people who just watch those funny videos? No. But only remember that there is a difference between me and them, and that difference is always be gonna there. And let's move to US 30 and see if it has done something. So what happened was, I called off my system here, and it was more than okay to go there, and it moved here, and then I saw very few things, specific things, which due to which I called off the trade, and then it shooted up straight to this place. Not exactly this, but around this, but this we need to have some scope. We would have, if one of my criteria was not there, we would be, it is 30? No, we would not have taken that trade because it's 8:30, because at 8:30 we do not take the trade, neither do we consider that candle at all. Okay, so we would not have taken that trade. That's what the setup says. I hope that might aid it into your knowledge. And there are other things which I talked about. Anyways, this was something, I was expecting something, resistance on this level. But anyways, I am not trading this. Some things are not good in here, so I have just backed off. So what I am doing instead of that is, I will tell you some fucking pretty location where you could take buy from, and here, not here, do not take buy from here unless I say so, but we are expecting a sell-off here now. Okay, Why? Can someone explain me why? Can someone explain me why? Look back. Okay, so anyways, there is so much that I want to tell you, but I will just drop off some hints, so it's not that fucking supply and that kind of zone, okay? There is fucking specific things that I look at, and there will be people who will be saying that, oh my god, we have got a flag here and it went up. Oh my fucking, for God's sake, please, 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 please. I know I've told you about systems, but do not follow this system. It is crap. Everyone knows about it, and what everyone knows, it does not work. You need to find a gap about what everyone does not know. And you need to crack my code. That's why my videos are coded, okay? You need a code, you need a web of things that I would say. Okay, so yeah, these are two locations where I'm looking for sell, and EURUSD, it is beautifully went there at my sell location, but yeah, wait a second. See, it went to my level at news time, okay? Here, 8:30, you can see it's fucking what? Anybody tell me? See. So why are we not taking the trade here, Clearia? Because it touched my level. It touched my level, this level. I know what are you saying about that? I dragged it down, but there, it's a liquidity that I do look for, okay? There was something else up there as only for the strong ones to go and explore, but it touched this liquidity, this fucking liquidity here. At which time? News time. What is that? 8:30. You know, right now, if you know nothing about that, see, it is a liquidity here, okay, and it has touched my liquidity at which time? News time. So let's see this news time, Friday 10 April USD 8:30. So would you be taking that trade? No, do not. It's one of my criteria. Okay. So for those of you who might find out something at this, there was some specific level I called here. Okay. Maybe what was that? I don't remember. I called it and I went out. So we are not taking a trade at EURUSD at all, and you know the reason, and I do am sell here. Why am I sell here? Am I taking a trade? No. Okay, it does not negate. You have to have opinion about the market always. Even if you're wrong, you need to make an opinion. Right now it's my opinionated sell, opinionated, not my given sell, a sell that I want to take, that I would aspire to take. No, it's not. It is not. So your GBP, no level. This thing, oh my god, goodness. This thing, no, this thing, nope, nope. Let's wait for our levels to be broken. I think now the trading is looking interesting to you, right? So no, 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 no. So the point here is we right now do not have any trade, and I will tell you about the trade whenever I get. And what the pairs are we looking at? We are looking at and the pairs that we are looking at, the levels that we want are here. This level was just fucked up by news. Is there a level? No, I have not marked. Oh, there was something here. This thing, my move. What am I thinking, bro? What am I looking for in market? My move. Remember, I will ingrain this word in you unless you understand this, and once you understand that word, you will thank me. You will thank me enough, and it would be beneficial for you, not for me. By the way, I'm already making a lot by this, so I should rather see this thing and SPX. This thing and SPX. Okay, so anyways, don't be a fucker and say that these thing moves in tandem and you're long from here on this but not this. Bro, see, I work how I work, okay, and I have complete fucking knowledge about that. I know what do you mean, where are you coming from, what is your source of study, but my knowledge is fucking advanced, okay. You cannot understand, you would never able to understand where I learned from and how have I gotten to where I gotten. So if you are following my live stream, you might have noticed that my precision and if you do not call it, remember I called it here live. I called sell here live, it went down, I abandoned the sell and went up. There was some pretty level that was here, not exactly there but here, and it went down. Bro, it went from here to here, even it was news, forgot about my criterions, okay? It went down. These are the things that the market is always looking at, okay? I know about these things. Why I marked FEG there? Because you know about it, and I want my concepts to be translated in your concepts, okay? It is not that what should I say? My concepts are fucking crazy, so it was not FEG which I was trading, okay? I just marked it because you know it, and it's not the way the market moves. It might be the way, okay? I respect Michael J. Huddleston, and he has been a very influential role in my understanding of the markets, but I wish I could tell you, but right now just think that I'm translator of I'm an easy translator of his concepts. For you, I will translate my concepts and present it to you in ICT way so that you can understand. And ICT fucker, he knows everything, okay, and do not reject him. And he is just a credible guy on YouTube. But for understanding him, you will get to give your ass out. And I respect him, but there is something that he does not share. Okay, lot of things that he does not share about the market, and I've got to know it from very, very fucking way that I cannot tell you. Okay, it was an ass wiping way. I don't know, my ass was blasted when I went here, and my ass was just blasted there, and I then got to know that who the fucking Michael J. Huddleston was. Okay, he is a crazy guy. Okay, he speaks truth a lot of times, but there are some things he's not allowed to share on the YouTube, and I got to know those things, and I made my own setup out of it. So this is what Claria is, and that's why I show things in every G way so you can understand. But these are just the points that I want you to know. Okay. Anyway, so I will tell you my concepts in ICT ways so you can understand, because I imagine everyone knows about the gap between this and this, which is FPG. Okay. So what pair are we looking at? Okay, wait for it to go there, and I will tell you when it reaches there. I will be there. Okay, so now I'm taking the pitch energy to see the markets and what will be doing. So the market is stuck there and we're just waiting for it to move. Okay, so I hope you guys have got me at this point and okay, there's a lot of interesting things going on in market. Let me see if I'm audible that much so you guys would able to hear me, okay? Because what I'm going to tell you next would be really important because you get it and I don't want to waste your time and I will tell you some very specific things that you will like. Okay, so the point is I'm pretty audible and I've checked it. So guys, see, I told you about the three system worked, okay, in the last videos and I know you guys are aware about that. I'm pretty sure you know whatever I talked about. So, three system, the one was follow my trades on demo. Second was learn the system in a specific way which I told you. Third was another thing which third was how you can decode my setup. Okay, these are the three things that you would be doing. So everyone who is here listening to me and so everyone who is here listening to me, please wait, I'll tell you how to approach that system and that would be obviously benefit for you. But before that, okay, so I intentionally waited because I wanted the weak ones to go out and I wanted only the strong ones to remain and weak one will not stay now, I'm pretty sure. If you are here, I have a very specific surprise for you and that surprise is pick one of those three parts. Must. It's a fucking must. If you are on my videos, it's a fucking must. Okay, pick one out of three. Think about it. How are you gonna approach? I will tell you what you should be doing, and I will tell you like how you should be. Choosing about one of the ahead. But let's say you would choose one. I'll tell you how to approach it, okay? Now I'll tell you how to approach it. Now you might be thinking that there are a lot of gaps in these videos, and trust me, why are there gaps in the videos, okay? You have three things, okay? Either you decode me, take live trades or that thing, okay? So if you are here on my system 1, if you chose system 1, let's say you chose for system 1, you will be following me on live and you have to go through each live stream regularly and you have to follow my signal as I give it, okay? So if you follow my live stream, if you think that you have chose option 1, then you will listen to all, you have to wait through all the fucking time when I'm here, because the setup don't appear like on suddenly. Okay, there is specific things that we look for it. So you are required, you need to, obviously you need to wait it for my signal, so you will have to sit through all my live stream, even if I'm audible or not audible. You just would need to, catch my signal of buy and sell, buy here, sell here, which I give. I haven't given it yet, but in future I would give it. Okay, so if you are my system 1 student, write it. If you are system 1 student, you need to go through all my live stream regularly and take those trades on demo account. Okay, so if you are system 2 trader, which is the one who is willing to learn the trading, learn the fucking complex trading, that you have only 99% chance to fail to learn it because of so much fucking drama going on social media. If you still managed system 2, okay, if you manage system 2, then what I want you to do is follow 3 years. 1 year, as I told you, 2 years you will learn a specific system. You will not wander here and there. There will be only one thing that you will be looking at for 2 years, and I would not be teaching it as of right now, but there are a lot of people out there that would teach you. And what you need to do then after 2 years is spend 1 year in back testing and forward testing and live testing, which I've told a lot about in first video, so you need to hear that with full audio, because with less audio I had intentionally made that so very few benefit from it or from that video. Okay, so yes, don't call me selfish, it is what trading is, and I want that 1% to be 1% in trading. So yeah, this is what it is. So anyways, the system with the system 2, as I told you, you will need 3 years, and after 3 years you would have a system, and after 3 years of system you will need to work on that system, and if that system works, I'm happy for you. I'm literally very happy for you that you are now on your own. But if you are not in that 1%, you can come back and follow the step 1, which is follow my live trades. Okay, which is what? Follow my live trades. After 3 years, if you get failed, come to Clear ICT, follow my streams, try to match your signal with my signal, my level with your level, that fucking blue level that I marked. If it's also yours, then you are allowed to trade, otherwise you're not. Okay, that's how after 3 years you will see me, and meanwhile you could come here, you could decide to do whatever you want. But let me tell you the truth, the step 2 is the hardest of all, and only 1% of you would be able to understand that I am that 1% sitting in front of you and telling you not to go there. Okay, because I know what it took to be in that 1%, and I don't want any one of you to destroy your life going for step 2. But I know a lot of people, a lot of you still want to go there. Because why a lot of you want to go there? Because the public, they are following what sheep. Okay, they are all 99% who are following that. Where would we get 99%, or where we get a complete population if we don't have those people? So we have those people who still follow step 2, who are listening to me, and they're saying, okay, we will follow step 2. Well and good. I do not disagree with you, and I even appreciate that you follow step 1. You are destroying your life for trading. That's a very big sacrifice. So bear that in mind, and keep 3 years. And still, I'm telling you, if you get lost in trading or whatever, come back to me and follow the step one which I have given you. So that step one would be really beneficial for you, and after 3 years you will see if you're learning trade. Otherwise you can just blindly look for my buy and sell signal and follow go through all my live stream and follow step one, all the steps that I've taken. So boys and girls, this is what would happen if you go to step 1 2. Okay, I hope I am able to clear out all my message in front of you. So for those of you who are sitting in the category of step 3 who want to decode my setup, okay, who would want to decode my setup, so how would you decode my setup, guys? What's the best thing that you can do? Best thing that you can do is do not follow my live stream. Do not sit through my live stream. Do not. Okay, I repeat, do not. Okay. Now what you have to do is, there is option in YouTube where you could see the volume thing. Okay, volume thing. Go to those volume things, and when I'm quiet, skip that part. If I'm quiet in any part, skip at that part, and do not see it. If you are thinking, if any of you right now is thinking that I'm doing it for YouTube purpose and I'm a fool, FURU, are you? I would not, if my primary goal was YouTube, I would not have told you to skip through my videos. Okay, that fucking ruins the algorithm of our channel. If a lot of viewers who will follow step 3 do this, it will ruin my algorithm. But my point is not algorithm. My algorithm, my YouTube, and those people who are fucking saying that I'm a YouTube guy who's doing YouTube streaming and that, I don't care. I'm connecting with the most strong one of you. Okay, that's my point. I don't care about my algorithms. I even wanted very few people to listen to me, and those who listen to me, their lives get changed. Okay, I'm sorry for being off topic, because I just wanted to tell you that I just wanted to respond to those fools. Okay, so for step 3, guys, you guys need to cut through my videos and listen to go to only parts where I speak something, where I fucking speak something. Okay, where I do what? Can you repeat after me? Speak. Okay, the areas where I'm not speaking something, it's for live stream. They're waiting. They need to wait. You do not need to wait. Okay, you need to go to the points where I've spoken something. Note it down. Do not wait. Do not wait through all the long time which when I'm quiet. Okay, do not waste your time like that in my videos. Then step 1, people who are waiting, they're not wasting their time, they're learning how to trade. And if they because they have a system right now, they have a clear system right now in front of them, and the clear will tell them they are the clear. If they are following my setups, they are the clear moves. They are the clear movers. Okay, so they are not wasting the time. If you are following step 3, yes, you are wasting your time. Do not look for wait through all my videos. Go to the points where I've spoken something, and there might be something interesting in you waiting for. And because it's the 3rd video I'm making, and a lot of you have only, I know right now only strong ones in here, and weak one have left because I've said enough for them, and they've left, and because in step 2 I said 3 years, and the fuckers have just left because they're thinking like, oh my god, 3 years is too late, I want it now. Then go fuck off. 3 years. And if they try to move to step 1, it's very good for them, and I really appreciate that, by the way. And if they were here looking for a quick 15-minute lecture and 15-minute way to become profitable, no, it's not anywhere at all. Even if I try to spell out my setup in front of you, it would take a complete fucking lots of streams, okay? I'm telling you, if I'm explicitly telling my setup, it would take a lot of streams, okay? So, but don't worry, step 3 guys, you can decode me because I speak very less about the charts, and whenever I speak I add anything, and you guys need to add it to your diary, and you guys need to journal it, and step 3 guys would be able to decode it, while step 1 guys would be taking a lot of live advantage from my signals, and step 2 guys would be, they would go through the process, and 1% would be successful and I would be happy for him, and 99% would come back and they would start following the step 1. But it does not mean I discourage you to learn the trading. You should learn trading, but if you are learning a system, it would take more than 2 years, about 2 years, and for setup in generally it would take even more time, and so you know how the thing work and how my steps are divided. So I think right now you might have set up, you might have understanding about what the setup, what is the real you now have placed yourself in one of the pockets, and step 3 would also not be going through my live stream, and they would be skipping through my last video, and because it's already recorded, and you do not have to wait like live streamers. Step 1 people, I'm saying step 1, it's just step 1 means is like the person who are following my setup live. Step 2 are those who are learning trading. So step 3 are guys who are trying to decode me. Okay, I'm saying it's steps because these are there is another thing that I want to share, but it is not be shared yet. Next, what I want to tell you. Okay, let's have a break, and for step 1 guys. Step 1 guys, they will be listening to, they would have to wait with me because I'm also a step 1 thing. I'm also waiting. Okay, so yeah, this is what step 1 would be doing, waiting, and step 3 they can quit my video right now, but if they're watching a recording, they should not, and they should move to my next bit where I would speak about very certain things in the market and note it down. right now the market has moved not because of right now the market is moved not because of news or something, but that's how indices move, and there is a reason to it that I would share. But note the time 9:30 for indices, 9:30 for indices. Do not trade that moment, okay? But next thing I want to tell you now, I would be do not trade for live streamers, okay? For the step 1 people, do not trade 9:30 with me, okay? I would not put that on journal at all. I would take that in front of you, but you are not required, because for the step 1 people, listen, I said what I said. I intentionally do some things to split out the weak ones, and those who are not hearing this part are the weak ones, and if you are hearing this part, you are the strong one and you deserve it. 9:30, 8:30 news timings, you do not trade in indices, and news timing for everything, for every pair. Indices include US2, 000, US30, NAS 100, SPX 500, these things, these are indices, okay? So 8:30, 9:30, and any news timing, we do not trade. And in Forex, like Euro, GBPUSD, and Euro GBP, we do not trade news time, okay? So that's the difference. And see, fuck, as I was saying that it penetrated to my system. It just penetrated to my point. Like, I was just looking here in my chart. Oh, I don't know why it's not updated here, bro. Wait, I need to give it. See this, see this, see this. Okay, so this is the point that 9:30, about what I was talking about. We do not trade this at all, and right now it is moving to my system. Yeah, it has moved to my point. Will I consider it? No. Why do I not consider it? Can any of you tell me? I just said it, bro. I just said it. I will not consider a system which is between 9:30 and in indices. See, that's why I was not interested in this sector. So I will cross it. But see, why does the market drop to my level? This is the level I told. And the people would say like, fuck it, this. It is keep going down. It does not care about level. True. Point is, there are rules and I follow, okay? If I am telling you that this was the point that I wanted to look for buy setups, now I'm not. Now I am not. Why? Why? Because it was 9:30. Okay, so I hope there is a value that I have given you in this clip. So both for step 1 people and step 3 people are here. By the way, I am a human, not a robot. So, this was the point I was looking for, buy, and I didn't take it buy, and now you know the reason. Okay, even if it goes by, bro, I do not care. Please, please, bro. Please. Have some mercy on yourself and do not overthink. Okay? I just gave you the reason before. I was telling about the reason here. By the way, I started telling you about the reason here, okay? About 9:30 thing. And suddenly 9:30 came here and yeah, and hit that level and give you a live example of what I was thinking. I forgot. In my mind, I didn't know it was 9:30, but I saw this candle and I got to know, yeah, it is 9:30. See, I'm being honest to you guys, okay? If I were not honest, that if you guys are saying that, if any of you, now I know that only strong ones are here. So stop thinking that my things are generic. And while I was talking right here at about 9:15 and 9:20 about timings, news timings and that kind of stuff. So you might be thinking that what the fuck is he talking about and this and that, and suddenly out of nowhere this happened and I invalidated this system and that live example is in front of you. Bro, I'm being honest to you guys, okay? I didn't know about that 9:30 was about to come and I would say that thing and that. In very starting off in my first video start, I said I do not have any outline for the videos, okay? I know what I tell you, I remember each and everything I tell you, told you, and I'll keep adding on them, keep adding on them, keep adding on them unless the step 3 people become as advanced as they can, while step 1 people do not dare to interpret me. Just look for the setups that I am giving and doing, and that would be perfectly okay for you. Okay, so now for the step 3 people, look at this. Look at the beauty. I said that I would go, I remember I said I would go short from this point, but when the market came here, I guess at around what time? Here. No, this was the case. I said that I would go short. Initially I said that, okay? And the market, we were here, I said we would go sell from here. Although it has given a sell, but this does not mean, guys, fucking 3 down candle does not mean you are successful in trading and you have captured it. Live streamers all around the YouTube will tell you that these are the 3 candles that you are going to capture, and fuck it, they will sell you your thing. I'm not selling you anything, okay? I'm not selling you anything. I'm saying that although it aligns with these 3 fucking candles, let me tell you, these 3 candles, okay? I said that it would go down from here, and if it was another YouTube, he would be bragging about these 3 candles, okay? Because these 3 candles can give you a fucking lot of money. But I'm not bragging about it because I am a profitable trader and I know how the system works, okay? I know how the system works. That's why I'm not bragging, bro. See the difference between me and them. You guys, if you are a fucking person with a brain, right, functional brain, who would know that I'm not bragging about it, okay? I do not care about it. I was not looking for that move, bro. Seriously. Even I could have said that these 3 candles are love it, and you see, I would have said, see, these 3 candles and these 3 candles will make you millionaire and that kind of state. But no, I am not, because I know that's not how you become millionaire, okay? That's fucking not. I'm here telling you the truth, and you guys need to hear the truth. And right after that thing happened, okay, if it was other YouTuber, he would have sold you these 3 candles and could not be able to tell the stop loss of this, and right here, we got stop loss. Okay, but he would have sold you this thing, okay? The point is, bro, trust me. The point is, they are fools. So remember I said I would go sell from here, but I did not. And now you see it move a little bit down here and then it stopped out. So this is the power of news thing that I told you. Because this is a 30 candle and we do not consider it, hence our setup is invalidated, and you see the results. I'm not, bro, when I'm telling you this thing at 8:30, 9:30 news, why am I saying like that, okay? Because as I told you, earlier I am translating concepts for you, okay? These 8:30 things, 9:30 things is way more deeper things than you can imagine, okay? Way fucking more deeper things than you can imagine. No one within you can imagine what goes on when this happens. No one. I said no for my viewers, but I've said that times because this is not logic behind my trade, okay? This is what I am translating and giving you a fucking logic. The reasons are way deeper than that, okay? So you guys would never, I would never tell you, as I said in episode 1, I will never tell you my logic behind my trades, but neither do I tell you about my setup in that way, and Neither will I ever tell you about my setup in one single video. You guys would have to put the work on because the weak points I hate them and they should. They don't deserve it. Okay, fuck them and fuck off. Who are the weak ones? Leave that channel and go the fucking out of here. Okay. I'm translating the concept. So the point is 830, 930 thing is for translated concepts. Or okay, these are things that I translated. So this is the main point that I wanted to tell you after, and I also gave the example of, see, we got stopped out here. See, have you seen that? We moved down, and if I were using that setup, I would be my TP would have been much more down there, okay? And this is the stop loss of that. And this stop loss has been hit. So my translated rule to you guys have protected you from the stop loss, okay? So that's how we, let me write it. Here in the text menu, where is it? Oh my fucking god. Protect ourselves from being stopped out. These are the rules that they have. And no one would, a person with zero knowledge would come here and say fucking foolish things, and I would be like, see, if you have not seen it, then you would not be able to interpret my other things. Okay, so by the way, I want to share that while I'm not speaking, do not think that I'm sitting here idly, okay? Do not, because I'm doing some serious analysis and these things that you will take very few of you will be able to get it, but I'm doing some serious analysis lately, okay? Constantly looking for thousands of things and big trading. Some of the few things higher level system for GBPUSD. So while I'm not speaking for my career that time, I'm not think I'm sitting there idly. If I want to do a very different control industry, if you are stronger, if you are really stronger, person that I'm talking about, I really want to analyze the market in front of you. But I'm more because of the weak ones here, and these weak ones, they have taken your position also, okay? So I'm so sorry for that thing. I know it hurts, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and I wish I would be able to do analysis in front of you, but I'm doing analysis from other screens, and that's why this thing happens, and that's why you have to wait. I'm not sitting there at the end. After the time, after 3 years, I'm talking to the step 2 guys after 3 years. When you come back here and see my streaming, you will notice that you will notice what I was talking about if you are that 1%. Okay? So this is the 1% to whom I'm talking to, and I would like to every fucking 1% that I'm talking to. But what I can do is move you to that 1% if you follow. Okay, so perhaps you need live proof why how can finally that I would say to you guys, and then it would be up to you if you would or but I want to show you one specific value and the things that latest 2000. I remember when I started with this stream, I said that I might and sell most of it. And what I did not and also in the indices that so then is that if we look at this I mentioned indices, those of you, and I also talk about tandem stuff and that kind of stuff. This true to some extent, but creates some more for the jobs and stuff. See the people they imagine that now I will try to compare it to the moment I didn't talk about this. Okay, neither did I talk about this. Okay. By the way, it is just swept the liquidity here, so it's not this at all. Okay, it just went down and did some finished it. Same about this. It just went up because the liquidity and even though I talked about this, but it has, I just mentioned, see, mentioned it, see, compared to selling here, I said the very most of it. See this, and then see this, and I said to you, be selling here, see this one. I have to, you have got to, split out what I see. As I said, still use this And now comes my real strong people who have endured that fucking fool's voice of a cringe background noise that I induced so that I could filter out weakness. So, if you have understood what I said there, I'm proud of you and you really deserved it, and I appreciate it. If you have not, and the weak ones would have left the video right now. So this is what I wanted. I wanted you to be here, okay? Even for step 3, guys, I have some rules. I'll keep filtering them out, don't worry. So what I was telling you was another proof. See, US 2000 and US 30. These were the pairs about which I said that it would give the highest move. Also, it would give sell moves. Okay. Today, I was like, okay, I have got this sell intention on these, and see the sell moment after A30 it gave here and here. Okay, and now compare it with SPX. You see how small movement it is? Let me draw it for you. And then as I have drawn, see, I just said that I would not be looking for any setup in these, and see, check the amount of the sell move on those pairs in which I called the sell move. Okay. So even though I didn't enter in these trades because there were certain rules that I will follow, because those rules would make this entry more probable, I still didn't enter in these fucking crazy big down move from here to here and from here to here. Why didn't I enter them? Because there were fucking 4 rules that I still follow after calling out the points, okay? So these big moves are another live demonstrations of my validity of my setup in front of you, because it's very early on and you guys are really waiting to see the setups, and but the market is unfortunately not giving the setups right now, and you are being impatient while being live with me, and I know how does it feels when these kind of things happens, but I'm just giving you a proof to identify that I'm just giving you a small proof to, tell that my setup do work and you can follow it at your own discern. And by the way, after some times, the screen on my right side which shows every trade and everything, that would be enough as a proof. But right now, as we haven't got hands on any trade and it's too early, so that's why I'm not taking any trade. Okay, so that's why I thought I should give you a little bit demonstration for what I thought I should give you a little demonstration for validity of my setup and reliability of my setup. While for step 3 people who are decoding me, there is something in it for you. Okay, so in this audio, there will be no checks, and I know only strong ones are with me, so I know how to deal with them. And another piece of information, another piece of audio for you guys, and what I wanted to tell you in this chart is, wait a second. Now, I talked about indices in last audio piece. If you haven't heard that, go and listen to that, okay? Right now, I'm not interested in Forex. I'm not interested in, those pairs. I'm looking at NAS indices, and remember I said that this go way too low, and these things are consolidating, and it also went low. So these are actually the averages, okay? These are actually the averages, okay? NAS, ES, and DOW. We call them averages, okay? And the averages are not moving, and DOW is heavy down. And because DOW is heavy down and US 2000, people would not add them at average, but for them, the US 2000 is also down, and they're not moving in that kind of tandem, and that tandem thing that we talked about, which is actually shade. But because their behavior is very different, so it's like the D thing of is like a bad thing of which we see in averages, okay? And because because it's also Friday, and which is the end of the week, so we are not seeing so much setup right now in futures right now, okay? So because they are like that, I'm not taking any kind of trade in indices right now until my setup says so, and I think that setup would not appear today because they are derailed with each other, okay? So this is the reason the lines that I show you, we should have them marked, and when they are consolidated, okay, when they are different, one is consolidated as other is moving heavy down and up, it means that there is something bad going on out there, and you should not be entering in the trade. Meanwhile, in the last audio section, I also pointed out that the pairs which I said would go down went down, and without any hesitation, okay? And this is the reason I'm here to tell you that remember to mark those lines and constantly look after these things so that you can understand which trade do I actually take and which trades do I take on indices, okay? Here live, so there would be a fucking big difference between them. Another piece of advice for you, for especially the second people who watch my video, step 3 people. And the step 1 people, you have to decode what I say in terms of taking the trades. Okay, so with this, our 11 a.m. slot is about to end, and our 11 a.m. slot is about to end, and we do not trade after this time for this setup that I'm showing to you guys. And with that, I will close this streaming, and I hope you might have noted a lot of things in this streaming, in this fucking streaming. And after analyzing all these things, you have come up to the conclusion that there is something very specific which I teach you throughout the session. And the point is, you need to wait for the step 3 people, they will wait for me, and the step 1 people, they also need to wait because the market is not showing up any setup that you can take. So right now we are at break even, okay? So break even is a big thing in trading, and if you think break even is not a big thing in trading, you are a fool, because market just crack your head out of you if you take even 10 trades, take 10 trades, okay? It's my challenge to you, take 10 trades and take them to the winning, okay? It would not in real market, in demo it will be, in real it will not be. In demo, why would it be real, okay? Why would it be real? So the point it would be real would be that there is no obstacle in demo trading, but there are fucking great number of obstacles in live trading. So actually this is the case, okay? So I have told you about some of those obstacles in video 1. See, I remember everything I told you. So if you're taking demo, like even in demo I challenge you to make money out of 10 trades. It would be possible, yeah, it is possible, but see, you would realize how much break even that I talked about is crucial. So break even is our top thing that you beginner thing can achieve, okay? You grow out of it, you grow out of break even, but it's not the gambling break even, it's the break even that is actually well sorted out, and there is a complete fucking logic behind it, a work of 3 years and even 2 years. And after 3 years maybe you would come and you would match your signals with me, and then you would move from break even to that stage, a profitable stage, and you would make millions out of it, okay? I sure it would be millions if you just follow what I say, and obviously all that would be done through you. The effort is required on your part. I'm here sitting doing trading mail. See, it's my alarm clock which I have for 11, and I have to end the streaming for that. So I was saying that see, you have to play your part. I'm playing my part, and I'm making a lot more than you think, okay? So with that, I hope you have learned something really incredible, and with that, I'm ending the stream. Thank you guys.